time to talk sports from the Palm Bay Ford Studios. This is the Mark Moses Show on Sports Radio 1560 The Fan. You can be a part of the conversation at 321-984-1234. Now, here's your host, Mark Moses.
Good afternoon and welcome to hour number 2 of the Mark Moses Show, only right here on the brand new Sports Radio 1560 The Fan. I just like to say a summer camp was just here with a bunch of second graders. They're here in the Palm Bay Ford studio, and the little kid's like, hey, I like all the swag, but where's the UCF poster? I was like, all right, that's it. We're going to have to get one. We're going to get George O'Leary on the phone, and we're going to get hooked up. We'll get to that in a second. Let's get this guy in. His name's Adam Sylva. He's with Cygnus MMA. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Thank you for having me in here. I love it. It gets bigger and bigger every time I come into this place. It's great.
I'm working on, we have the how do I say this without laughing? We have the fat head for the coach at Eastern Florida, my good friend Jeremy.
Yeah. I'm
currently working on getting one for me. Now, I know my head is big enough to actually be a fat head, but we're going to get one for the studio.
I swear to you, I was finishing up with dinner, and I was rubbing the kids back to sleep the other night, and I was like, how do I totally surprise Mark? And I was like, dude, I'm going to get him a Cygnus MMA shirt that I'm going to do myself and have a crazy logo, and I'm going to call you Mark the Mouth Moses. How do you like that, dude? And it's going to, like Jimmy Hart, you're going to have a whole logo. It's going to be just your shirt, dude. Yeah.
The mouth. That's what it is.
Why not? Yeah.
Is it intimidating, or is it like you just want to punch him? What does, when you say the mouth, what does that bring to the table?
Publicity, man. You see Conor McGregor, right? You see his mouth is getting him paid. He's a champion now, man. But hey, that talking got him a title shot. Now he's the man. Is he,
before we get to him actually as a fighter, is he like a Van Damme villain from the 80s?
I think so. Yeah, like what Lionheart? Like the old school Van Damme movies. Yeah.
Because he's rocking those sunglasses with the slick back 80s hair. This guy's not messing around.
He's got them alligator shoes that you have to have a passport when you travel into the States for. Like, no lie. I'm like, really? I don't even have a passport. You have like 3 different ones for your shoes. I'm in the wrong life, man.
See, what is he, like about 145 pounds, 150?
That's what he fights at, but he's probably about 100. He's a thick guy. He's probably about 170 pounds. Yeah, he's pretty big.
And then how tall is he?
5'9". He's not real tall at all.
No, he's not a big guy, but this guy, you talk about the mouth, this guy... He's a trash talker.
There's Chael Sonnen, right? Mm-hmm. And then he's a whole nother level because he actually backs it up. It ain't like Sports Center and Chael Sonnen's talking crap and it's funny and then he loses. He's like talking crap and he's beating everybody up. So it's like that kid you didn't want to hang out with on the playground when he talked all that mess, and if you talked back, he just beat you up. That's who Conor McGregor is now. Yeah.
He's a Van Damme villain.
No, definitely.
Van Damme should redo Lionheart, or we get someone to redo some newer actor.
Like
and
me.
Then, well, okay, you'll star in Lionheart, and then we'll get your wife's permission. Don't worry. Yeah. Then Conor McGregor will be the bad guy at the end of the movie.
That's bad guy wins, though, obviously. You know what I mean? He's the champion. They're not going to have me beat him. They're going to lose money. I don't know if I'd want to lose to him on camera.
I think the idea of him, how he's Irish with the accent, I think it takes it to another level as well.
Oh, yeah. After his fight, and he walked around with his belt through Las Vegas, through like a tool, and then actually went into one of the casino parties wearing the belt and a suit. Like, seriously, like he was Joe Montana, dude. Yeah, it was... Like he's Tom Brady, like he's got 4 rings, dude. It's great.
He's right out of a movie.
He definitely is, but he's getting paid, man, and that's why he's there.
What makes him so dangerous when you get in the cage with him?
He's probably got more power than any 145-pounder has ever seen. Whether they go up weight or drop down weight, there's been 170-pound welterweights that have dropped down to 145, but I don't think nobody packs a punch like him.
What happened with this fight? For some of our listeners who don't know, he was going to fight someone else.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Jose Aldo, and I think about a month before the fight, 3 weeks before the fight, they said Aldo had a broken rib. Mm-hmm. And that was I think the 5th title fight that Aldo had to reschedule. Like, he's the champion. And every other fight, he gets hurt, and then he can't fight. I called him a test jumper. That's my opinion. I think he's jumping the test, and when they require him to take a test. He's injured and can't show up. I think that's really what it is.
And then McGregor called him out for this as well.
McGregor wanted that hype. He was really, I mean, all that money that they spent into that hype, the shows and all the publicity on ESPN and on every channel that you see, on every newspaper, on the web, World Wide Web, it was all over the place. And then all of a sudden he wasn't going to fight the champion. He knew he was going to get backlash, win, lose, or draw. Oh, you didn't beat the champion, so you're not the champion. And that's kind of what he's got to go through now. So
what are we looking at? December, January, kind of the holidays? Is that when we might get this fight?
Maybe, but I honestly don't see it happening. I don't. I think Aldo's going to find some way, and they're going to do something. I want to see him fight Frankie Edgar. I want Conor McGregor versus Frankie Edgar. I think MMA fans would die down for that fight.
We're here with Adam Sylva, a good friend of mine here locally. He's with Cygnus MMA. Doesn't UFC need this? Don't they need a Conor McGregor?
We have no John Jones.
No.
We have no Anderson Silva. We have no George St. Pierre. The heavyweight champion, that was the man for quite a while, Cain Velasquez. He just lost, so now they got a new champion, Fabricio Werdum. They definitely need this. Besides Ronda Rousey, they don't have anybody else on SportsCenter. So they had to really start getting someone up there, and he took the ticket and he ran with it.
Is it okay, and I'm sorry to say this comment, is it okay I got sick of talking about Ronda Rousey? Like, we just went on and on and on.
No way. I thought I was going to come in here and you're totally going to ask me questions about this.
All right. Yeah. I'm just like, Rousey's awesome. Mm-hmm. I mean, producer Anthony wants to have her baby. Like, he can't get enough.
He will have her baby, exactly.
Yeah, whatever I say. So, he can't get enough. People love her. She's good looking. She's in movies. She's the champ. But I need someone like Conor McGregor. I love that he's like a villain. I need more of these people in my life.
Yeah, he hypes up the fight. She talks and we're like, dude, you're going to win in 12 seconds.
I know.
Move away. We don't even care anymore. You're that good. You know what I mean? It's like LeBron in the regular season. Nothing else matters. And then,
get to the finals.
Let's get to the finals and then we want to watch you. But with her, we're kind of, I think, everybody's kind of over it. So...
I love you making fun of Chael Sonnen. I think it's. Have you ever seen that movie? It's on HBO where it's Stallone and Robert De Niro where they're boxers and they're trying to make their comeback fight.
I was flipping through the channel the other night and that was on.
And there's a scene. This was so funny when you brought this up. There's a scene where they go to a UFC fight and Chael Sonnen starts talking trash and Robert De Niro punches him out.
Oh, dude, I definitely got to see that, dude. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Would you do that if they told you, all right, I know it's going to hurt your image. We're going to give you $10,000. We want Sylvester Stallone to punch you out in this movie. Would you go for it?
Oh, 100%. It's Rocky Balboa, or either way, or you got the Godfather in there. So
I know.
Way, it's the man.
But they really no. Okay, here's the stipulation. They really have to punch you though.
Ken Shamrock took a punch by Kimbo Slice to get paid. You heard it here first.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I went there, dude. Yeah, he stood there and he took that punch to get a big paycheck, and that's the bottom line.
We're here. I'm just laughing when I think about it.
You saw it. He stood there and took a punch like it was a chair by The Rock. And everyone's like, oh, dude, he took that punch. Yeah, and you see him get hit by a chair. The guy gets paid. If he wants to get $250,000 to get hit one time, he certainly did that.
I want Conor McGregor. Can we get him? Okay, how about he's the villain in Taken 7? Like, can we get that as well?
But he kills Liam Neeson, dude. There's no limit for Conor McGregor. We gotta make him just the bee's knees, dude. We want to see him fight George St. Pierre. Let's bring in Van Damme and Seagal at the same time and watch him beat both of those guys.
What did you just say? That was fantastic. You need to get that as a slogan. What did you just say a second ago?
There's the sky's the limit.
Yeah, there's
him? He's the bee's knees, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
You go up to him, how about the bee's knees, Conor McGregor?
There's only one guy I've ever seen come out to Sinead O'Connor, and that's Conor McGregor, dude. Come on. You're the man when you come out to Sinead O'Connor and then you knock the guy out.
I think it was SportsCenter the next morning, and they're like, oh, all the celebrities were there. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinead O'Connor. And I'm like, what? He came out to Sinead O'Connor?
He definitely did, rocking. And I don't understand how that's possible. It's like rocking out to Creed. It was weird. But he came out, and that was his hype music, and he definitely was hyped enough.
He was.
Eventually.
It wasn't her one-hit wonder. Like,
no. Like, there was a lot of people that didn't know who she was. Yeah, well, she was rocking the deuce still, man. She still had that shaved head. Yeah.
So she still had the shaved head.
Oh yeah, with tattoos on her arm. Yeah, she went 21st century a little bit. Man. She got some tattoos.
I would really scare people and just come out to "Nothing Compares to You." That Sinead O'Connor song.
Oh yeah, Wrecking Ball by Molly Cyrus. You get in somebody's head coming out to something like that.
Yeah, because you were saying before the show, like you would do like Slipknot or System of a Down.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like get everything flowing. And he came out to Sinead O'Connor, and I was just like, wow, this is gonna be a slow start. But
what'd the other guy come out to?
He came out to Aaron Lewis. He came out to the lead singer of Stained, and he's doing some country things and things.
What?
It was like an American song, so that was pretty decent. Yeah, it came out with a big American flag and things like that.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to break. We're gonna come back. Let's break down our intro music. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What we're gonna
go? One we would ever come out to.
Yeah.
Right?
Where are you gonna come out to? And then we'll talk Cygnus MMA and try not to laugh when we come back right here on the show.
This is the Mark Moses Show. You're listening to the Mark Moses Show on Sports Radio 1560 The Fan.
Whoa. Wait a minute. We can't come out to Justin Timberlake. We can't do that. Hold on. Sorry, I had to get your mic on. What's up, man?
Yeah, only in a suit do you come out to Justin Timberlake. With Jay-Z walking you down ringside. You have to go all out if you got Justin
Jay-Z's
Timberlake.
there.
Oh, yeah.
And Beyonce. Did she come as well? Are we going full out here?
Oh, my wife, dude, let me tell you the craziest thing. We were shopping yesterday, and it said, don't be all you can be, and on the bottom it said, Beyonce. I was like, unbelievable. She's got her own clothing line. I think it was at Kohl's, dude. Yeah, I was like,
wait a minute. She's taking on like slogans from our armed forces.
Yeah, it was something like that, dude. But I remember that the punch of it was Beyonce. Yeah, dude. My wife's like, look at this ridiculous. Oh my God, it was great, dude. It was great.
Wow, we're here with Adam Sylva, who is not a fan of Beyonce slogans. I could tell with Cygnus MMA. We were talking about Conor McGregor a second ago. What's interesting is he was talking trash, but he was bleeding in this fight. He got hit a little.
I loved it. He not only did he bleed, we got to see the Irishman bleed. We got to see him not be able to wrestle. That was some of the things we didn't get to see him do. He showed no ground game. But that's here nor there. It was against Chad Mendez, and he's the top wrestler in the weight class. So that was rough. But he was getting it taken away from him. And then at the end of the second round, Conor McGregor got up on a scramble when Chad Mendez went for a chokehold. Instead of just holding him down and throwing some more punches to the end of the round, Conor McGregor got up with full steam, and Chad Mendez just looked way out of gas from holding him down for 10 minutes. And was literally circling the cage sideways with no hands up or nothing. And he took one to the side of the cheek, and it just put him right on his keister.
What's interesting is I think maybe there was like 3 seconds left in the round. There was no time.
Yeah, I don't even think there was 10 seconds left. Yeah, when he took that punch. Yeah,
and it was like, we're not going to debate it. It's over. I'm done.
He turtled. Like people are complaining online. Mendez took the punch and he turtled. Me being a fighter, I went through the pre-fight meetings and all of that. And if you know any fighters, and even the fighters know, when you go through those pre-fight meetings, they talk about the things, when you show a ref these certain things, the ref's going to stop the fight. When you do certain things, these are illegal. This isn't illegal. They go through all that stuff. So that way there's no question come fight day. And they tell you, if you drop and you turtle, totally turn your back towards the guy and you turtle over with your arms over your head, you're calling the ref to stop the fight. It's just like a tap out. And that's what happened. He took the punch and he dropped and he literally turtled. And then so he called, I think it was Herb Dean or John McCarthy. I think it was Herb Dean to jump in there, and Herb Dean stopped the fight as he should have.
On a lighter note, and that's fantastic insight, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell a joke now. When I was watching the weigh-in on Friday, right? What's his name? I'm thinking he's Joel McHale, but that's not right. What's his name? I love his comedy.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, who's funny. He's really funny.
He's been covering it for 20 years, dude. He's been covering it for a long time.
He was on the stage for the weigh-in with Conor McGregor. He is jacked.
Oh, yeah,
dude. When did that happen?
TRT. When TRT and HGH happened, man. He's talked about it. He doesn't shy away from all the things he does. And when you watch his podcast, you'll see certain things on the table that 13-year-old kids shouldn't see on a table. And things. I know. Yeah, he's got no shame, and he's talked about it before. He is swole, and it's a lot of hard work, but I don't think all of it came natural all of a sudden, because he used to be thin, and he just started packing on more and more muscle. He's a grappler now, too. So
it's really funny with Rogan, because Conor McGregor comes on stage, right? And all these guys come on stage.
Yeah.
and Rogan walks by, he's the Incredible Hulk compared to those guys.
He's like the best hype man ever. So, like, I've never seen a weigh-in have that many people. It was completely sold out.
They were swearing. They put it on SportsCenter, and they were swearing on the screen. It was so
He's
funny.
Like, Conor McGregor, and everybody just started flipping out crazy. And I'm like, wow, this sport has definitely grown when you got Fear Factor as the hype man for a title fight. It's great.
He's funny with his stand-up.
Oh, dude, he's
really
one of the
funny.
funniest guys that you can ever go and see, but you're going to pay $200 a ticket for it. Yeah.
I love that when the ring girls, they're in the background. I know you saw it. It's like they're in the background for the weigh-in. They're just bored out of their minds. Just like
until the weight is so cut and the guys have to drop trowel with the towel, and every girl stands up and they're just staring. They're like, yeah, he can fight, but what's he working with? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, ladies.
Okay, we just learned turtling, and then what did you just say? Drop towel?
I can't even say that. Drop trowel.
Drop trowel with the towel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I got to use that.
When you got a guy that's cutting 30 pounds, 25 pounds, and these top guys do it, and they get to a pound or two over, and that scale's tipping and topping, you believe that they're dropping their underwears with the towel in front of them to make sure that they're right on dot.
How do you lose all that weight? Chicken breast? What do we do?
Oh, dude, you're not eating. You're sweating. There's a fighter, Christina Marks, out of San Diego, one of the girls I've been talking to with Sickness MMA. She just fought at 125 pounds. She dropped 25 pounds in 4 weeks. Ooh. And she's muscled. Dude, she was a track star in high school. I know her from high school. She was a track star. Now she's one of the top MMA girls on the West Coast, and she's all muscle, and she dropped 25 pounds, man.
In a month?
In a month, yeah. And she's like, no one's touching me at this weight class. And I'm like, you get them, girl. So I think when the UFC opens up that weight class, she'll be there anytime. So 25 pounds.
It's like, it's insane because it's like, is she going to eat a Big Mac and then gain 10 pounds? Like, that's insane, man.
How it works, like Conor McGregor weighed in at 145, or Christina Marks weighs in at 125, and you're so dehydrated. You've seen them, they look like Skeletor. The cheek muscles are all sucked in. They weigh in, and right when they're off the scale, they're drinking the coconut milk with all the electrolytes. They're sitting backstage, and they got 4 bananas, 2 apples, a turkey sandwich, tomatoes, cucumber, hydrated, and they're back up to 170 pounds before the sun goes down.
Yeah, you're not joking.
Oh, yeah.
We're at Adam Sylva. Sickness MMA is his website. What's the Twitter website? How can they reach you, man?
Yeah, Sickness MMA. You can follow me on Twitter. Follow me. That's weird to say that, man.
You better follow me or I'll kill you.
Exactly. Follow Mark Moses or he will kill you. You heard it from the horse's mouth right there. But also on Facebook, Sickness MMA, also sicknessmma.com.
We were discussing during the break Robbie Lawler, who I've had on the show.
Dude, he's been the man for almost 15 years, I'd say. He's been around a long time.
He destroyed someone's face. Oh, yeah. Destroyed.
Oh, yeah. The way a title fight should look like. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather need to Google after fight Rory McDonald versus Robbie Lawler and check that out, dude.
I saw a better fight Friday night, downtown Melbourne. Historic downtown Melbourne. I'm leaving the bar, 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 dudes start brawling, right? That was a better fight than the actual fight with Pac-Man and Mayweather.
And you got it for free.
For free. I
love it.
And they're idiots. It's the stupid. Every fight, okay, you talk about in the ring. Let me tell you, every fight outside of a bar is the same thing. What's up, brah? You got a problem?
Yeah.
And then there's always a girlfriend crying, no, don't fight, don't do it.
The only time they fight is if they got 4 friends with them.
I know.
And then they're like, okay, I can fight now.
And they're kind of like circling, like it's like a running motion. Yeah, what's up? What do you want, brah?
That's why I don't go out, dude. It's like, no.
Don't fight. Yeah. No. There's always a girl crying.
You want to go to Chili's? That's what I told her. She's like, let's go downtown. I'm like, let's go to Chili's. They got 2 for 1, son. Just kidding.
No, don't fight. Don't.
Please don't.
No. Yeah. And then there's also the couple where they're just fighting.
Yeah. Those are the greatest.
It's the best because the dude's 6'1", right? Uh-huh. And the girl's 5'4", and she's just ripping him to shreds.
And he's
ripping him.
You need to stop. When their mouth don't even move and their teeth are clenching, like, you need to stop. You see them looking.
You're so stupid. Yeah. I told you. The movie's at 7, you idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
at
man.
6:50, we won't make it there in time.
You stupid idiot. Yeah. Oh, I love these women. They're great. Yeah, they're awesome. So, yeah, better fight outside downtown Melbourne. For free.
Downtown Melbourne, folks. That's a place to catch the action,
there's one rule at the bar. One rule. Don't touch the police officer. That's the one rule I have. Don't touch him.
And don't get on the floor with Mark Moses.
What'd you
Come
say,
on.
the mouth?
Yeah, don't get on the floor with the mouth. Exactly. Those breakdancing skills were unfathomable, dude. They were great.
You know, you've seen some crazy things in your life.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
But you know me on my birthday. It's no holds barred. You're not stopping me.
That was one of my greatest nights in town, dude. Thank you so much for having us.
Well,
out,
I
man.
appreciate. Look, I don't condone violence or breaking the law, but when it's your birthday, you should be able to do whatever you want.
But you kept your hands to yourself.
I
man.
know.
Yeah, you were great.
I know. It's my birthday. I was supposed to be going crazy.
Rick Grimes had your back. That's what it was, dude. Everybody saw Rick Grimes. They're like, dude, we are not messing with Mark. No
We
way.
gotta get fake Rick Grimes back in the studio. We
I
gotta
don't
get
call him
Cecil.
fake anymore, dude. I'm like, dude,
it's
it's
just
Rick
Rick
Grimes,
Grimes?
dude. Yeah. Except when I'm near him, and I'm like, dude, what's up, Cecil? How are you doing, bud? But oh yeah. To everybody else, it's Rick Grimes because they do a double take and they're like, dude, that's so great. You got pics with him. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I picked up 2 women in Orlando because I was with Rick Grimes. Because they're just because you know I'm in Cecil,
Congratulations.
right?
Yeah.
I know, I did. So it's like Cincinnati. So literally, you're there with Cecil, right? Who's a Rick Grimes cosplay guy,
He
right?
is the most famous Rick Grimes cosplay guy, though, dude.
He won a national contest,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you know him for a couple times. You're like, hey, what's up, Cecil? You don't care. But then you forget. People are like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is Rick Grimes. It kills. You need a wingman, you give that guy a call. Yeah. Just it'll work every time.
Absolutely wonderful.
Every time. Let's get to your intro
Oh,
music.
yeah, this is the classic stuff right here.
So you're going with You're Coming Out. Don't worry, I have the dub button because I just downloaded these songs. Here we go. You're going with Korn's Blind.
Oh, yeah.
That's your song?
Oh, yeah. If I'm coming out to fight somebody like Conor McGregor or CM Punk or someone like that, let's get the crowd right.
All right.
I really want to fight, dude.
Oh, you do?
Already, just by the beginning of it, I want to fight. Yeah, it just goes back to those old memories, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
this is better than...
If I came out to this, are you going to be more intimidated? Or if I come out to Sinead O'Connor, you know what I mean? Like, which one are you like, I kind of signed up for this, dude. What's about to happen?
That's a tough one. The Sinead O'Connor is so confusing that it gets you off your game.
Yeah, I got you. I can understand that,
Hold
definitely.
on. Let's cut the mute. Let's do this. You want to do this? Here we go. From Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, that's great.
What are we? Are we 5'11"?
Oh, 5'11", yeah.
All right, hold on. All right, we got to do that again.
We're going to do it all over.
All right, we're going to do it again. Ready? Okay. All right, here we go. From Melbourne, Florida, 5'11", Adam Sickness Sylva. There you go.
We're going downtown right now, dude. We're going downtown. Yeah.
But nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor style.
That is, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. See, that's the thing. Was she singing it to Conor McGregor or to the guy he was fighting? That can be confusing.
I don't know.
Huh?
All right, I gotta go. Was that good enough for you?
That was absolutely wonderful, dude. Got my juices flowing.
You kind of have to move the voice, like because like I was doing, are you ready? And then you need Adam. I know this.
That's practice, dude. I'm gonna have to try that in the mirror because you had it like perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go over and over and over again.
All right, if we go to, let me see if I have this here in the studio. I know it's one of those days. All right, it's I think I have. This is why we need producer Anthony. He could help me out with this. All right, let's go to my song. Are you ready?
I want to hear. I want to hear your intro song.
I gotta go. Even though our rock guy John with 95 Rock, he said he won't play Kill Switch Engage. My show will play Kill Switch
There
Engage.
you go. Thank God.
Every time. I go with this song every time.
Why not?
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
Oh, dude. It needs to be a tag team cage fighting match, bro. Me and you versus anybody else in Melbourne. We'll set it up, dude. It'll be great.
I love it.
Against producer Anthony and MJ Saturdays.
He'll kill,
both of them against us, dude. Why
Producer
not?
Anthony would destroy us in the ring. All right, destroy us.
Yeah, it's that commentator spirit, dude. He's on it. Yeah, that voice is intimidating, dude.
Why'd you have to
great,
say
man.
MJ Saturdays? Is that your girl?
No, she's tough, dude. She dealt with a guy with an attitude up front, dude. It was wonderful. I was sitting down on the couch and He's like yelling at her to go find an extra large. She's like, I'll certainly go and try. And then she gave him that look, and I was like, I wouldn't want that look from my wife.
Wait a minute. So at the front here, let's cut the music. So wait a minute. There was a dude at the front. I know we're live on the air. There's a dude who won a shirt.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And then he yelled at her because it wasn't the right size. He
was over-aggressive with the way he asked her.
Huh?
He came in, and he was like, yeah, this shirt's a large. Do you have any an extra large? And so now she's like, oh, I'm not sure. I don't think so. And he's like, well, you don't think so or you don't know? Do you want to go check?
I can't have this happening.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. And she's like, well, I'll certainly go and check. And then she went in the back, and she's like, no, all we got are, what do you have, large? And he's like, yeah, I got a large. She's like, yeah, that's all we have. Sorry. And he's like, okay. And then he left, and I'm like, you're so nice to that guy. Like, she's like, well, we deal with a lot of those.
You should have happened. You know what should have happened?
We're going to go there.
Yeah. That's exactly what should have happened.
100%. Next time I see someone give anybody on your staff an attitude, it's going to go down, all right? All right? When you hear this song from back here, because it'll play from the clouds when it goes down, dude. And you'll know something's about to happen, and you'll go out there, you'll beeline up front to save whoever's out there, dude.
Can we, if you had 3 wishes, wouldn't one of them be, besides, helping out your family, money, and world hunger, wouldn't you want it to be you can kick your, intro music wherever you are, no matter what situation it is?
Yeah, oh, dude, You just, think, and all of a sudden it plays. You walk into McDonald's, and it just starts playing. Everyone's like, everybody moves out of the way. Like you're a police officer getting coffee. They just spread
I like
waves,
it.
dude. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm going to set that up on my phone. So when I just walk in places, my intro music plays, and I'll just give them the Macho Man Randy Savage look, dude.
You were telling me a second ago about arm wrestling championships.
What is this? It's extreme. Yeah, I found it because, like I said, Christina Marks got into this, and that's how she got me involved with watching this. It's extreme arm wrestling. You can look it up on YouTube.
Why is it extreme arm? Like their arms are going to rip off?
No, well, what they do is they strap you up like in an arm wrestling table, okay? But you're in the middle of a stadium or, you know what I mean? Whatever the event's going to be at. It's going to be like an MMA fight. So you sell these tickets and everything like that, and you're on this podium in the center, like in the ring, and they strap you up like you're going to arm wrestle. And that whistle blows, watch out for headbutts, elbows, punches, kicks. The whole why you're arm wrestling this person, dude? It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. It was very amusing. Amusing.
Who was the woman you said we had to look up?
Christina Marks, from San Diego, California. She's a Bama MMA women's fighter. She's 125 pounds. She's a beast, man. But she got into that extreme arm wrestling. That's what I think helped catapult her young career. Yeah,
let's
it's
look
crazy.
At this. Let's look at this. We're going to the images here.
Yeah.
All right.
Former UFC fighter James Irvin was one of the champions for the, I think it's called XAR or something like that. So I can't remember the name of it exactly, but it's extreme arm wrestling. Yeah, I think it's XRM or whatever it is. If you look on it, Google it for a little bit, it won't take you more than 2-3 minutes. And it's balls to the walls, dude. You're not just arm wrestling. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to find her. You know what's funny about you? You've used a lot of different. Oh, okay. All right, I see what's going on here. This isn't bad. All right, I'm good to go. All right, here we go.
You saw it, huh? You're like, this is for real.
Yeah, this isn't bad. All right, man, how can they follow you on Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff?
You're going to follow anyone involved with Sickness MMA, following on our Twitter at Sickness MMA. Also on the Facebook, Sickness MMA on Facebook, and as well as sicknessmma.com. We also got a YouTube channel that we're just starting to get subscribers for. You can check out some of the fighters like Brad Lawrence from the United States Marines, who he's a champion now, 170-pound champion. He's looking to get out of the Marines and then move down to Florida and go pro and be a big name.
We need to do is a tutorial video for our listeners of how to get prepared to watch a UFC fight when the main event's at midnight. How to get prepared, because you're not going to find a seat.
Don't start drinking at 6.
No, you're dead then.
Don't eat the ribs, shrimp, steak combo with a baked potato and French fries.
Sounds good.
Oh, dude, I used to do that when I first moved out here with that showtime difference, whereas being on the West Coast, it starts at 7 and the main event's at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's tough.
I have 1 beer, 2 beers, you know what I mean? So that way I can stay there. Otherwise, I'm tired, dude. I'm 31 and I'm a dad of 2. I get tired after 2 beers. So
do you pay for cover where you go?
Never
That's smart.
Never would I pay to watch a UFC event. The people are getting enough people to come in
I know.
and order things as it is, and then you're paying a coverage fee. No, dude, you don't charge them to watch the football games.
It's a good point.
You know what I mean?
We could. We need to open our own sports bar. That's what we need to do. We do. Ours will have like cots in the back. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I know people will take that the wrong way. Like, I'm going to use that back there. No, seriously. So I can take a nap.
Time.
Yeah, I can take a nap and then get ready for the midnight fight.
Those are on reserve, though.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's VIP.
Exactly.
No, men will do horrible things in there. I'm sorry. It'll be awful. Adam, I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for having me come in, man. I gotta love it.
Great stuff. Coming up next here on the Club 52 hotline, Tim Holt, Orlando City Soccer. We'll do that next here on the show.